Hello everyone, my name is Shirley Pickard and today I'm doing my Persuasive presentation for the communication class 3325 where Professor Shannon DeBoer is the instructor. I had no idea how dangerous distracted driving was until we did our group presentation just a few weeks ago. And there really are a lot of things that I think we're all guilty of simply because we just don't realize that we're doing it. But if you're driving on the streets of Houston or actually any city, you can see how important it is to be very focused on your driving. So I've got a short presentation, a short video that I'd like for you to look at that's going to point out all of the reasons why we should not be distracted in driving.
Did you know more than 3,300 people died and well over 300,000 are injured each year in crashes involving a distracted driver? That's 9 deaths and over 1,000 injuries every day. All because drivers decided to do something else while they were driving. Maybe they were eating or drinking, talking to passengers, tripping in the mirror, looking for stuff on the floor or in the console, using GPS or looking at maps on smartphones, turning up the music. Or maybe they were doing something even more dangerous, like talking or texting on their cell phones. The National Safety Council estimates that 1.4 million crashes each year involve drivers using cell phones, and a minimum of 200,000 additional crashes each year involve drivers who were texting. Truth is, you're 23 times more likely to crash if you send or read texts while driving. And here's why. Imagine you're driving 55 miles an hour and you decide to read or send a text message. It only takes about 5 seconds, so what's the harm? Well, in those few seconds, you won't travel the length of an entire football field without looking. Your vehicle is driving itself. Think about it. Is there a text message or phone call worth dying for? Do you really want to lose your life or cause the death of a friend, family member, or someone else by doing something that is totally avoidable? Taking your eyes off the road for even a few seconds compromises your ability to control your vehicle. So use common sense. Don't eat, drink, or smoke in the vehicle. Know your route ahead of time. Use GPS before driving. Fix your hair, makeup, and outfit at home. Keep conversations with passengers to a minimum. Let phone calls go to voicemail and listen to the messages later. And never text or talk on the phone while driving. Distraction-free driving starts with you. Just remember these 3 things. Always buckle up, both hands on the wheel, and keep your mind and your eyes on the road. Do that, and you're good to go.
So what is distracted driving? Distracted driving is any activity that takes or that diverts your attention away from the primary task of driving. From the video, we also learned about some different types of distractions, such as texting, using a cell phone or smartphone, eating or drinking, grooming, reading, including maps and using a navigation system. I don't know about you, but I've been guilty of most of those things. So we wonder, how big of a picture is it? As of December 2013, 153.3 billion text messages were sent in the USA. Can you imagine? Yeah, just think, I mean, if you take that and then look at it in terms of per day, and then at any given moment, approximately 660,000 drivers are using a cell phone or manipulating devices. That's a lot of people. This particular slide shows you states that are against texting and driving. The ones that are in the stripes are the ones that they not only do they have laws against banning texting, But the ones that are in solid, those are the ones that ban text messaging for all drivers. We all live in Texas, so it makes sense to know what Texas does as far as what their laws are. And they really have no statewide law banning the use of cell phones while driving. Many local cities have limit the use of cell phones, but Houston is not one of them. And then tips to manage distracted driving. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go into that, but I've given each one of you a copy. So, by all means, look at that. Keep it in front of you. Keep the thought of the importance of distracted driving. And then lastly, texting and driving, it can wait. I didn't realize, but there is a national campaign against distracted driving. And to take it a step farther, there is a pledge that we can take. So the question becomes, I think I've proven that distracted driving is dangerous, but the question is, that I'll leave with you, is what can we do about it? We all have a part to play in this, so it's not what your neighbor can do, it's not what your classmate can do, but what can you do to help with the campaign of avoiding distracted driving. Thank you.